Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play World of Warcraft. We are in Swamp of Sorrows, continuing questing today. And we are going to do some quests here. There's one over here as well. Oh, a couple here actually. And they're Draenei. Interesting. So I might get even Draenei rep from them. Okay, so we are going over here. There we go. Oh gosh. Pretty little dense area over here. So you got getting some crystals and gotta slay a bunch of these lost ones. Oh, look at that. Just speed this up a bit here. Oh, stun. You don't do that when I'm doing cooldowns. This is not very nice at all. In fact, extremely rude. There we go. I guess we'll collect these crystals while we're here. There we go. I was gonna say he's gonna probably aggro me. I was gonna stealth, but it was too late. I was too close already. Go. We got a lot more of those lost ones still, so we'll be here for a wee bit killing those guys. So yeah, this is the last episode probably for Swamp of Sorrows, more than likely. And then we're going to be moving to the Blasted Lands, and that will be our last zone for, you know, question completing. Sort of. I mean, not exploration, but questing, yeah. But they have the other, for some reason, QDLs or whatever the hell they call it. It was level, well, I guess you want 1 to 50, right? And then 60 to... Yeah, it was 60 to 70, right? Man, I can't even remember. Is vanilla 1 to 50 or 1 to... Wow, I don't even remember. How does one not know that? It must be 1 to 50, right? And then was it 50 to 60 in Outland, 60 to 70, and then the Burning Crusade. No, that doesn't even sound right to me. Yeah, it is 1 to 60. Derp. I'm an idiot. It's because I'm being thrown off with the new level scaling system in the game, right? So, yeah, so basically 1 to 60 is what they're doing. They're doing basically classic with all the expansions, including Shadowlands. So, yeah, that makes more sense. Anyway, so, yeah, so you normally, before, you'd get to 60 and you'd finish your classic, and then you go to Burning Crusade, 60 to 70. And then at 70, basically, you would do the Kudos, whatever, eventually. It was added in there. It was one of the first, like, big, huge, you know, dedicated hubs in the game. I mean, they had quite a few in Outlands like that, but, like, it was, like, first kind of special one like that. In, like, a... Yeah, I think they patched it in kind of thing, which was pretty badass, so...
Blood.
Hopefully they give us... Oh, yeah, Exodar.
Luck to you.
Cool. I have those guys work done, but it's nice to see that going up. Plus, those other guys will go up when we go in the Outlands. The Pandarian ones will not go at all up when we're in the Outlands, so... Yeah, I don't really need to touch those guys at this time, just because they'll just naturally go up, probably, quite a bit. Yeah, they call ours classic dungeons, don't they? Even though I call everything vanilla. Yeah, classic. That's why I call it vanilla instead of classic, because I didn't want to confuse people. That's gonna egg on me. It's like, that's definitely gonna egg on me. What else I need? Oh, peons. That's like their workers. The ones that would used to be like, work, work. See, like, orcs had okay armor, but they weren't, like, armored crazy like humans were. But then again, orcs were, like, you know, superior in strength, right? So... It's like behind enemy line type one, I guess. Oh yeah, here they are. Lumbering oafs. Ah, I love that. I just thought of a meme, kind of like horrible. Oh, there you go. Sounding quest for these guys. It's like, or thing they do when they run away from you. Instead of just like running, they scream out, "I can't work," or you know, something stupid like that with their, you know, their sayings. Know how are you doing or whatever when you used to click them. That was more for the RTS. I think when you click them, they would just tell you the random work, you know. They just start screaming the stuff out loud, but like kind of like trying to say the opposite version of it. I know, I'm crazy. Actually, Blasted Lands rares are worth killing because you get actual special gems from them or whatever, which then you can turn for quests, which actually works out to be quest EXP too, if I recall. Plus the rare you just killed, but these gems so you can get like blue items and things like that. It's kind of worthwhile actually. But yeah. It's like, oh, I found a rare. No, you just got low again, dude. Just having a little flight here. You know me. I tried finding an add-on. I couldn't find one. I'm like 99% sure a long time ago there used to be an add-on for finding treasure chests and like even like the old world and stuff. Like there is for all the other places like Mop and stuff like that. But I couldn't find one for just this world. And I was really saddened by that because it would just help me at least get an idea where those chests are. Now, if you go to Wowhead, I believe you can look up these like chest things like that and find them in the world. But obviously, that's not as fun, right? Like, you know. Oh, I got to put banners inside of these guys or something? No? What am I? Oh, our own fallen soldiers. I see. So there'll be some fallen soldiers here, but most of them will be out. Yeah. The further you get to the Horde territory, I'm assuming the more of our fallen soldiers, right? Wait, was this group here already before, or did it phase it into another combat? What's over on this side? Really? So it changed. It is a different... cool. So now it's like the knights, like the badass version of them versus orcs, I guess. Yeah, so it did phase. That's so cool. So what we have to do is find some of our guys to... Oh, here's one like this. And you have to put the banner inside of them like that. There you go. So they might be slightly harder to find from time to time. Definitely actually harder than I thought. So like if we found the one I already did. It's like, oh, you killed him, buddy. I need you to not, you know. Here's one. Those knights actually kick ass, apparently. It's one of those quests that, you know, you gotta pretty much focus on that one task because they're harder to find. I wouldn't even mind fighting for it. It's just there's none of them are there. Oh, here's one here. And I probably won't even aggro that guy. I'll kill him anyways. We need more of them anyways, but... Yeah, not easy to find it. Like, just killing these guys purely only, I don't think I'd find many. I'd have to still float around, you know what I mean? Oh, you gave me an actual thing that'll screw up my stealth. Nice try. Okay. Still looking for... That looks like one right there. Oh, that's our guys. I'm like, yeah, there's some there. Or like one of the portal people, but it's like, wait, like I don't see the names. I don't seem to be able to combat. And it's like, wait a minute, the portal's also a different color. It's like, well, doofus, that's your own guy. See, this is what I meant. I don't mind fighting a guy to get one of these done. I need one more, actually. Guess this guy again. Okay, we got him. Nothing like spearing my my allies in the back when they're dead. Okay, oh, look at the little troops here. I love it.
Need help?
Okay, so we go for value here. I actually had to fix up my the pawn add-on. We have the pawn add-on. You remember where it shows you there's an upgrade, right? But it stopped showing the upgrades as the icons, and I was like, well, what's going on here? Kind of like it was working fine before, blah blah blah. Like, what the heck? Well, I read the pawn. They did an update where I guess it was related to combat and security, and things would break. Like, I guess they wouldn't show properly, so they did a fix. But it requires the mods that do the bag changes as well to fix it, and so I checked the Bagnon one, and thankfully there was not an update for it, but I read the comments and somebody actually made a fix for it, so I was like, oh cool. I mean, I could have reverted the pawn mod itself, but I guess the idea is it was kind of breaking because it would kind of like hit and miss and show sometimes, and sometimes it wouldn't show due to look at this. What are you? I just kill these guys. I'll let him take his chest or whatever. He didn't want to answer me. The guy was like, "Rah, rah." Imagine playing like that. I was like, okay, I'm ready to puke everywhere. I don't even know if I spelled cocaine right, to be honest. I guess I'll have to start using this stuff so I know how to spell it properly, right? Oh, I like the ogre pumpkin. Okay. I don't know what to do with this guy, but he's right up my supplies here, so it's like, you know what? Screw you. Okay. See if I can see the rare over here. Maybe this is one I've already done. Who knows? Last seen, never. But that could be a rare that pops up everywhere. Actually, it seems like that's his only spot. To easily tell, you just check the colors, right? And like if it's the same color nearby, kind of like in a pattern or something, more than likely that just means that
Hello.
he spawns in a few places.
See you around.
Okay. And then, yeah, we're going to our next little hub here. Which I'm surprised we didn't get the, oh, you finished that thing, but maybe we will once we hand this one in, possibly, so. This is actually a pretty enjoyable zone. I wouldn't have any complaints about it at all. I think so far it's pretty well laid out, so. So I've been enjoying it. That's good news, right? Maybe this one will actually give me a little ding. That is horrible. That is very horrible for me. Okay, well, I lied about like that being an easier thing. I might still work on getting it done, right? But obviously that's a lot worse than I thought. Yeah, 274, so you know, we've mined like what from the last episode and maybe a bit of this episode. We've done it like a few times at least, right? And not one skill up, so anything worth? I think it's all expired at this time. Oh yeah. 100 plus things have expired. That's why people have oh, look at this. We can make this one right in. That's why people have those add-ons. The wait, what was I saying? Oh, sorry. They have an alt character for banking.
May the light embrace you.
This guy has a few quests.
Remember the lessons of the past.
We'll get some XP with these guys too with that. Like, which was not a big deal because we're gonna get it anyways, but whatever. The outlands. Getting max rep with all the guys, it's not, you know, like a goal or anything of mine, you know. Well, it is long term, but not like before I move to another zone, obviously. It's not my, you know, my goal, so. This guy is a bit crazy. It's not nice when you do things like that with somebody else. I don't know, it just bothers me a bit. It's like, I like to just kill my own guys. I mean, it's kind of cool, but we have a rare here, and I don't know where it is. My thing blinks, so it knows it's here. Here it is. Actually, it might have been a different one, actually. Oh, from a guild member. Oh, crap. I gotta fix that. I've had that a few times on that, so that's what's causing that one. Interesting. I forgot that could be a feature. So if you go here and go to Silver Dragon, and there's a sync, I think. Accept party syncs from, okay, tell other users about, okay, guild sync, parade, and party. Let's just get rid of those. There you go. Might need the party one later on in life, just because that might be... So actually, it wasn't that guy I saw. It was one that my guild member saw in a whole different expansion. And that was literally all it was, so... Guess I should collect these. I was trying to be nice with that guy and just let him do his thing so I wouldn't interrupt it, but might as well grab them now. I pretty much let him have all the slimes at this point, so. Oops, sorry, buddy. I really thought you would have had those done. Even if I don't sound friendly, you can kind of tell I do try to be a little friendly with my actions sometimes. Give them some breathing room, you know. There we go. Okay, we got more of these to grab. We're almost done. The objects are the ones that are actually taking the longest. Well, technically probably shortest, because we spent the least time on them, right? But you know what I mean. It's the thing I left last, so obviously it takes a bit more. But one of the thoughts on that process was I didn't rush into it, because nothing here is a range target, so it would be easy to go down, swoop down, and do it in bird form. And that was one of my reasonings, too, why I did it this way. You know, if it was going to be problematic, obviously, like, oh, you know, I have to land and grab each one, then I would have changed my tactic. But that's how I do it. Like, if I think, okay, none of these guys are range, I can easily swoop down, grab the objects, then I won't focus on the objects as much. I can just do that all at the end, you know, kind of cherry pick really fast. So that's how I do it anyways, usually.
Good
I didn't mean to click that one.
Life. Favor the road traveled by few.
Okay. I don't use the birds often, but we must have like a crazy
Warm
flight.
wishes
Look at the
to
flight paths. Holy crap. Isn't that insane when you think about that? Wait. I have that one unlocked. I shouldn't have that unlocked, but apparently that's unlocked. Really? That doesn't actually make sense, huh?
Safe journey.
Weird. I might just do that for fun for exploration because it's counted as the exploration, so I might actually just do our run through that later on just to get the achievement done saying, hey, we've explored the 2 kingdoms, right? But very interesting anyways. Okay, so we gotta kill these guys. What do you call this? Grells. I think they're like, those like stupid elves, you know, like Harry Potter elves kind of thing. Yeah, they're like mutated versions of those. But they're like a more like demon versions, I think. But then again, in the lore of WoW, I mean, that's where elves came from, right? I mean, trolls and then elves, you know, came from that over time, so. So these things probably were something, you know, they're demons now, but, you know. I wonder if there's the WoW, Grell, lore, I guess? Grell. Let's look up the lore for the Grells. Oh, is that a rare? Yep, that's a rare. Hello, rare. It's a very purple wasp bee thingy-mabopper. The Grell, also the polarized as the Grells, are the 4 spirits that resembles imps. They are generally larger in size, lack characteristic horns, and are not demonic. They are actually embodiments of wild side of nature, and tame ones are very rare. Okay, so they're marked as demons, but they're not really demons. They're just really pissed off forest spirits. Okay. According to blah blah, even though Grells resemble imps, he has found no demonic traces among the ones he has studied. They are, far as he can tell, uncorrupted. The Mist Grells, though dwell in the Mist Valley, blah blah blah. Swamposaurus, and in Swamposaurus move as one with the wind and can summon gusts of breeze at their whim. Huh. That's really cool. So they're not, yeah, confirmed. They're not actually demons. They're spirits, nature spirit kind of things, just on drugs, basically. Okay. Oh, look at that. 275 mining now. Okay, so let's hand those ones. Oh, no, we have one over on this lake to hand in. Or do, sorry. Pure Spring Moat. And it's funny because that's called Breath of Mist. That quest we were doing. Oh no, this one. Yeah, Breath of Mist. The Grell forest spirits that are wander the misty valley to the east through though they resemble imps, I have found no demonic traces among the ones I've studied. They are far as I can tell uncorrupted. Oh, so it's actually in our quests here. That's what happens when you don't read the quests all the time. I mean, I'd be having to, you know, spend for a lifetime reading every quest in this game. It'd be actually cool if somebody actually took the time, or even Blizzard did it, and sum up all the zones and sort of like a overall, like, you know, like take like 2 or 3 pages, right, of summary of each of these zones and the quests and things like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. I'd do that. I'd read that. You know, before bed, read a zone each night. You know, just learning about the lore and information. But I've been spending more time actually. You know, on my off hours and things like that, learning about the lore and stuff like that. That's how I know now that night elves are, we're from trolls originally, and even those, those water creatures, the Naga and stuff that I hate so much, those were actually from trolls. I don't know if I forget, I have to remember, I have to look it up again, but I don't know if they came from the trolls first or if it was after they evolved into elves. But anyways, they're cursed. So I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was from the troll part. before they, you know, were elves. But basically, they're cursed, and so yeah. This guy's name is Dream Watcher Forktongue. It's not a very nice dragon name. Okay, let's hand those guys in. Yeah, we're probably getting pretty close to finishing this zone. I can't see there being too many things left, though. I don't remember getting the third part. Oh, we did get it done. I don't know why it just didn't. Yeah, the sunken. The sunken temple was one, I guess. Wait, so did we get 3 parts done last time, or no? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't remember getting the third one.
Good fortune.
Must have happened this episode.
Dionys
There
Aga.
we go. Oh. Yeah. We got
Blessings upon you.
There we have it. By the way, these guys are not called the Draenei or whatever. That means the exile ones or whatever. And they're called something like the E something. They're actually a different they're actually a different race, but they escaped. Let's see if I can find their names. Yeah, the Draenei. The Draenei, meaning the exile ones in their own tongue, are a faction of uncorrupted Eodars who fled their home world Argus. So they're basically the corrupted ones at this point. The ones that are bad, so-called, are the Eodar ones. And these ones left because, they didn't go for corruption and temptation and everything else.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
And there we go, we finished that. Yeah, so one thing I've learned in the lore with the WoW a lot is that when they say corruption, it doesn't really mean that, somebody drank, fell blood and turned into, bad orcs or whatever, right? I mean, that is one form of corruption, obviously, but sometimes it's just like corrupting the mind in the sense. It's just simple as, they convinced them to go bad, and over time they became bad, blah, 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 that kind of corruption. So look at that. That's gray. The thorium ore is now gray. So what the hell does one level on? There must be a rare one I'm thinking of that you can do. So that's a regular thorium. Is rich thorium the only one you can level on, and it's green? That might have been what it was, which it's not fun. Let me look up the database here. So we're going to go up for items. Oh gosh, there's so many things to look up here. Professions, mining, finding gathering items, I guess. Well, that was weird. Okay, so eye level. Oh no, this is okay. No, here's some ores now. Okay, so you got thorium. Yeah, thorium. Is there a making mining guides? Let's check this mining guide out. Okay, so let's see what you're supposed to do. This is an interesting guide, but it doesn't really tell you which one you're supposed to... Yeah. This is a very old guide, to be honest. Let's see. Mining 275 to 300. Wow. Here you go. 1 to 30. Oh, smelting. Oh, apparently it's about smelting. Oh, okay. So 275 to 290. Smelt all your thorium ore until you reach 290. If you didn't reach 290, you have to buy / mine more ore. You could mine rich thorium veins until 295. But it's rare to find thorium veins, and if you see one, it will be green, so it could take an hour of farming just to get 5 skill points. And then Dark Moon Fair can get you your other 5, but from 290 to 300, you can actually smelt dark iron ore. So basically from 275 on, 275 to 290, you do thorium smelting, and then 290 to 300, you can do dark iron smelting. So there you go. That's why things seemed a bit of a miss there. It didn't make a lot of sense, but that kind of fixes why that was the case now. So Anyways, yeah, so Swamposaurals are done. We're done with this zone. And the next zone is Blasted Lands, and then we're finished all the vanilla zones. And then obviously we're going to do some cleanup and things like that. There's some captain. Oh, he's underground. Yeah, we're not going underground for him. And then, yeah, so we'll continue on. Yeah, so next time we'll be going down to Blasted Lands. We actually have 2 quests that are telling me to go to Blasted Lands, so that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, once we finish that, basically we'll do some of the raids and finish out any dungeons, and then we'll move on to the Outlands. And then, like I said, this won't finish the vanilla series. It'll just be more that we're starting the new Outlands series, and then from time to time we'll continue to update this series. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.